Hi Year 4 and welcome to your first spelling lesson. We're going to use Spelling Shed just like we do in school, and you'll have several lessons this week to complete on your spellings. So I'm going to start by introducing you to our new spelling rule this week. We're going to be looking at the suffix ation. So A-T-I-O-N, that T-I-O-N makes the shun sound. And we're going to look at when we add this suffix to verbs, it actually forms a noun. So we're changing our words slightly from verbs to nouns. So just to remind you what a suffix is, suffixes are a letter or group of letters that go at the end of a word and change its meaning slightly. So for example, we have a root word like play, and if we add the suffix ed, our past tense verb ending, ed, it turns it from the present tense to play into the past tense, played. So our suffix that we're going to look at for the next 2 weeks actually is ation. There are several rules that we need to think about when we add ation to words. So what you'll need is a pen or pencil and a piece of paper, and I'd like you to write down this word, inform. That means to tell someone something, to give them some information. Okay, so inform, and I'd like you to add the suffix ation to this word. I've already given it away. So inform becomes information. See if you can add ation onto the end of this word and let's check it to see if it's correct. Okay, this is how it should look. Information, and it's very easy for this word here because all we need to do is just add ation onto the end of it. Okay, don't need to change anything about the root word inform, just add ation onto the end of it. Let's have a look at another word. Okay, how would you add ation to this word? So this word is prepare. Have a go on your piece of paper now. Add ation to the word. Did you need to take anything away from the root word prepare first, or do you just simply add ation on the end? Have a go. Check, does it look right? And then I'll show you what we need to do with this root word. Okay, because this word ends in an E, we drop the E first and then add the suffix ation on the end. So prepare becomes preparation. Okay, so we've got the noun or the verb to prepare and the noun preparation. Okay, so they work differently in a sentence. So I'm going to prepare the food, and then the noun preparation. So we need to do preparation before we make pizza. Okay, so with this one, when our root word ends in an E, we need to drop that E and then add ation. Okay, look at this word then. We've got our root word here of determine. How would you add ation to this word? Have a go on your piece of paper below. Thinking back to the word before, are we going to need to drop a letter before we add the suffix on? Because this word ends in an E as well. Ready? Determination. Again, because this word ends in an E, we have to drop the E first and then add the suffix ation. Or what about this one? Notify. So if you notify someone, you let someone know something. You notify them of an event that's happening. So how would you add ation to this word? Have a go on your piece of paper now. Notify, the verb to notify someone. What noun is that going to become? Notification? Does that sound right? Have a go now. How would we add ation onto this word? And then I'll explain the rule. Okay, so when our root word, notify, ends in a Y, we need to drop the Y and we actually add IC and then ation. So notify becomes notification. I wonder if any of you got that one. A little bit different because we have to add that IC and then the ation. Oh, what about this one then? Have a go. How would you add ation to this word? Try it, write it down on your piece of paper. Vibration? what is that going to change to? Which letters or letter do we need to get rid of before we add ation onto the end? Okay, vibrate. To vibrate becomes a vibration. So here you can think of it in two ways. You can think, well, I need to drop the E, and as I've already got A and T, I just need to add I-O-N. Or you can say to yourself, right, I'm going to get rid of the A-T and the E, the ate part of the word, and then add ation onto the end. So vibrate becomes vibration. Okay, so just to recap those rules, words that end in an E, you need to remove the E, so drop that E, and then add ation. Words that end in a Y, you actually have to remove the Y and then add IC, and then ation. So to multiply becomes multiplication. Most other words you can just add ation straight onto the end. Let's look at our spelling list for this week. So we've got information, which we've talked about, sensation. Sensation, so to sense something is our root word there. So to sense something, it might be something that you feel, okay, it might be something that you see, so think about your senses. So a sensation is a feeling. Preparation, we've looked at that one, so to get things ready. Vibration, like the vibration of a drum. Decoration, when you make something look pretty or look better by adding things to it. A donation, so that's when you give, often you might give money or you might give things to a charity, you donate something. Donation. Duration, that means the time something takes. Registration, so that might mean when you register for an event, that's registration, or you can think about at school in the morning we have registration, which is when we take the register. Population, that's the amount of people that live in a particular place. So it could be a town, a village, or a country, or the world, the population of the world. And this one here, determination. When you don't give up, you keep on trying. That's our spelling list for this week. So what I'd like you to do is make sure you've written those words down, copied them out correctly, and then you can practice them. You could make some flashcards. You could ask someone to test you. You could do your rainbow writing. And also, of course, you can log on to Spelling Shed online and have a go at the games on there, because these words will have been set for you so that you can practice them. Well done, Year 4. See you tomorrow for our next spelling lesson.